Hello, you. It's been a while. You need easier questions. These are, what are these? These are from Jeopardy. Sometimes they're quite easy, but more times than not, they are challenging. All right. Next questions. Countries of the world. Alphabetically is the first country on the alphabetically first continent. So that would be... Hello, Rick. It's been a while. Hope you had a good last month. Anybody know countries of the world? I've got a guess. I think it's right, but I'm not sure. Alphabetically, it's the first country on the alphabetically first continent. I'm doing okay, Rick. I've been better, but I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Anybody know? Preston Nos? Is that an easier question for you? Countries of the world, alphabetically, it's the first country on the alphabetically first continent. Let me see. Yes. Mike the Canadian. That's it. Oh, there we go. When are you coming back to, isn't it Almont? Anytime soon? Anybody on Reddit? No. Oh, it was Algeria. Next question. Alrighty, Lazy Library. April 22nd. There we go. Broadway actresses. She originated two famous Broadway roles. One later played on film by Marilyn Monroe, started another by Barbara Streisand. Broadway actresses. She originated two famous Broadway roles. One later played on film by Marilyn Monroe, another by Barbara Streisand. I didn't realize Barbara Streisand only had one A. Yeah, it's been a little cold, Rick. I do agree. No, not Fanny Bryce. No, it's not Fanny Bryce. Anybody else? Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Hello, Michelle. Long time no see. Oh, where is the... right there. Anybody else? It was Carol Channing. Wow, these are tough ones today. Here we go. World geography. About the size of West Virginia, Devon Island is the largest uninhabited island in the world and a possession of this country. West Virginia. That's a huge island. About the size of Devon Island is the largest uninhabited island in the world and a possession of this country. Rick knows what's going on. Yes. Reddit. Are we playing or not? Michelle, are you Lazy Library on Reddit? He just said he or she said they were coming over. And then you popped up. Anyways, the answer is Canada. Yes, Canada. Rick. Alrighty. The Roman Empire. Let's keep going here. Marshall's Book of Spectacles in 80 AD was a book of poems published for this landmark's opening. Did we catch that? The Roman Empire. Marshall's Book of Spectacles in 80 AD was a book of poems published for this landmark's opening. I figured it out, Michelle. It's funny because a couple of times, Michelle, you're like, you know who I am. I'm like, I have no idea who you are. But now I know. The gig is up. Pompeii. Well, I'm not sure if Pompeii is considered a landmark. But this is, and I got this right. Mike the Canadian with another correct answer. I'm already dead on Reddit. Oh, possibly. Oh, I see the angle is pointing to my wonderful bookcase over there. My stack of games. Anybody else? What the landmark would have been? Book of Spectacles? We are talking the Colosseum. The Colosseum. I got that right. I knew it was around then that was built, and obviously Colosseum has many of spectacle. Alrighty. 2004. On Monday, December 13th, 3 people designated these will meet in Cheyenne. Is it Cheyenne, Wyoming? Cheyenne, right? Greece. Yes, you got Colosseum right. Cheyenne, Wyoming, to help decide the world's future. What's that? 2004. On Monday, December 13th, 3 people designated. Oh, this was actually asked in, when was this? In October 2000. So 2 months in the future of this question being asked was this meeting. On Monday, December 13th, 3 people designated these will meet in Cheyenne, Wyoming to help decide the world's future. What could that be? Yes, Greece is the life. You got it right with the Colosseum. If you are from Greece, you are geographically pretty close to that compared to the rest. What is the Avenger? Hello, Sean. Nice to see you. We got a small group going on here. If you could give it an upvote on Reddit or YouTube, always appreciated. Anybody? I'm going to ask it one more time. I think this is an interesting question. I can't think for the life of me. 2004. On Monday, December 13th, 3 people designated these will meet in Cheyenne, Wyoming to help decide the world's future. The Avengers. Yeah, it's not the Avengers. What could it be? I give up. Let's just about. I don't know enough about politics. It's not precognates. Is that like the Minority Report or something there, Rick, you're referencing? Is that what that is? I feel like it could be. No, Sean, you weren't right with the Avengers. There you go. Pulled that little trivia out of the back of my mind. Minority Report. The Minority Report is closely tied to the birth of my son. It's the movie we watched in the hospital before he was born. So, anyways, anybody know? It says electors. Anybody shed some light? What electors? Only 3 of them have to do in Wyoming? Is it some sort of really small district? I don't know. I don't get the answer, but it is electors. Anyways, let's keep going here. Reddit, how we doing? Not feeling a lot of answers coming off the Reddit crowd. Anyways, let's keep going. The Titanic. I'm not giving away points tonight. I think I'm going to do this for about a week, and then I got to decide what am I going to do with this. Because I'm not sure. A month away. Not sure if I have it in me anymore. Anyways, so let's keep going. The Titanic. A member of Parliament said, "Those who have been saved through one man, this Italian." The Titanic. Yes, the Minority Report. The Titanic. A member of Parliament said, "Those who have been saved through this one man, this Italian." Yes, Rick Marconi. Who was that? Was that the designer? Yes, Pugnacious Ignatius. I took my 1 month hiatus in March. It was well timed, I would say. Maybe by the end of this, I'll share why. Anyways, Latin phrases. Though often associated with Machiavelli, this phrase, Exodus acta probat, not probate, but looking close, first appears in a work by Ovid. Latin phrases. So with Machiavelli, this phrase, Exodus acta probat, first appears in a work by Ovid. Don't quit. Thank you. Who's that? CGJ. Yeah. Oh, okay. Rick. That's what Marconi was. So that helped in letting people know that it had occurred. Maybe brought some boats. Is that why? Anybody know the Latin phrase Exodus acta probat? Ooh, interesting. Exodus acta probat. What does that mean in Latin? Was I arrested? No, CGJ. Not that. It was not of that variety. It was a choice of mine to have a 1 month hiatus. It wasn't a forced choice. Anybody know Latin? What is trial by fire? No, that's not. That's a good. Wouldn't that have like a fieri or fuego or something like that in Latin for fire? No. Exitus. Look at Exitus acta probat. Yeah, probate. What does probate mean? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, anybody? I think therefore I am. No, not that. It is the end. Does that help anybody? There. I'll give the beginning. The end is the very first part. So what's that? Exodus? Oh yeah, end in Exodus, maybe. So the end, what's the rest of the statement? Work, people. There you go. Yes, Rick. What is the end justifies the means? No, not the end is near. No, Rick's got it. Yes, the end justifies the mean. Does it? Sometimes I wonder about that, especially with what's going on in the world. I don't know if the end is justifying whatever mean. I mean, the means are justifying. Wow, I got 469 people watching. Hello, Reddit. We're on YouTube, where I do give away money in future. If you're interested, go to Generous Trivia on YouTube. Asia. It's the largest landlocked country in the world. Oh, I think I know what this is. Asia. It's the largest landlocked country in the world. This doesn't feel like a very difficult one. How is Reddit doing this fine day? Has everybody on Reddit taken and put a few dots on the place? I was attempting to do it for the Canadian flags, a bit for the Maple Leafs, Tesla. I tried to screw up a few others, but the Eagle. I tried to screw up the Philadelphia Eagles one. It disappeared eventually. So, yes, Sean and Michelle get Mongolia. Anyways, anybody else doing the place on Reddit? Or am I the only one that's looking? Are you, Leonard? They're not new. Thanks for noticing, though. Are you? I've missed you and your positive ways. It was the end justifies the means. All right. Famous first names. This first name of a 21st century activist was inspired by that of a Pushtun heroine known as the Afghan Joan of Arc. I think I know who it is, but I can't think of her name. I think of the first letter. What is it? Famous first names. The first name of this 21st century activist was inspired by that of a Pashtun heroine known as the Afghan Joan of Arc. We're looking for a name, not a country. Who is Alala? No, it's not Alala. Rick. That was a facetious answer. I think I know the first letter, but I can't think of her name. Yes. There we go. Rick, you had to put your answer with the first letter that I thought of. I knew it started with an M. Yes, Michelle comes up with it. Oh, landlocked. Oh, that's for Russia. No, it wasn't Kazakhstan. It was Mongolia. Yes, it's Malala. I knew it started with an M, but I couldn't think of the name. So my letter, your answer, Rick, we would have had the perfect answer. Malala. Yes, now I'll remember that. Malala. 2 L's, right? That was was an acid attack, right? If I'm not mistaken. Right? Am I right about that? It wasn't a gunshot. It was an acid attack, I believe. Anyways, yes, Michelle, celebrate. There we go. U.S. states. Anyways, yeah, acid attacks is just crazy to me. So horrible. Anyways, whatever. U.S. states. Between 2006 and 2013, it went from 39th to 6th in per capita income, and its unemployment rate dropped to the nation's lowest. What could that be? U.S. states between 2006 and 2013, so 7 years, it went from 39th to 6th in per capita income, and its unemployment rate dropped to the nation's lowest. Oh, I think I know. I think I have an idea. Anybody got an idea? I think I have an idea. I think I might be right. But we'll see. I'll read it one more time, then I'll look. U.S. states, between 2006 and 2013, it went from 39 to 6 per capita income, and its unemployment rate dropped to the nation's lowest. Yes, Mike the Canadian nails it. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, I got this one. I'm not quite up there with Alex Trebek in terms of my general knowledge, but I did big brain this one. So it is big brainable. It isn't Texas, Rick. It's not possible. Too many people. To increase the collective wealth of Texas from that many places would have been astronomical. There's my hint. Anybody got a guess based on my generous hints? Because this is a generous trivia after all. Washington, still too many people in Washington to make that happen. It's a pretty big state. Seattle, there's a lot of money in Seattle, but it was there before 2006. Anybody else? It's not Texas or Washington. 39th to 6th place in just that short of time, and the lowest unemployment rate. Delaware, now we're talking more reasonable population numbers, but where did that wealth come from, Michelle? Where did all those jobs come from? Anybody else, or should I give you the final answer? Should I give you the answer? It is, in fact, North Dakota. North Dakota is correct. And nobody got it except me. North Dakota, yeah, all that mining as well as oil wealth, right? was discovered between 2000. Well, I mean, it's a continuous process, obviously, but there was a big boon there, and yeah, it resulted in increasing. Everybody got paid well, and it meant record low unemployment. So Foop, I'm gonna call you Foop. I'm doing it on YouTube, Foop, and YouTube is much better, a lot less lag. And so answers, you see the question and the answers much quicker. So if you want to go look up Jenner's Trivia on YouTube, Foop, and join us there. Oh yes, fracking as well. You're right, Rick. So yeah, we also give away money in not today. I'm not doing generous points, but I have, and we do that only on YouTube. So I am in a week of where I'm deciding where this is going. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have a big pot at the end of the week, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have a small pot. All right, what is Woody Allen? Sean, what are you even answering there? All right, next question. Musicians. As a disc jockey in the 1940s, he was known as the Blues Boy from Beale Street. There we go. Foop. Good old Foop. A bit of lag, but I don't know what Woody Allen had to do with anything we were talking about. All right, thank you, Foop. Musicians. As a disc jockey in the 1940s, he was known as the Blues Boy from Beale Street. Imagine the question was about Woody Allen. That would have been amazing, Sean. You would have predicted the answer. Anybody know who this was, the Blues Boy from Beale Street? It's not. It's not Louis Armstrong. It's not Justin Timberlake. That's Bandit Fist. I don't know if you're trying to be funny there, but yes, it's much older than Justin Timberlake. The Blues Boy from Beale Street. I have no idea if that's helpful or not, but it could be. Beale. Anyways, no. B. King. B.B. King. There we go. Who got that? Junga. Oh, no. Young and Foolish. Young and Foolish. Well, that's a kind of a fun one. Yes, Young. You got it. B.B. King. Good one. Landmarks. On the completion of this in 1937, its chief engineer wrote, "At last, the mighty task is done, resplendent in the western sun." Okay, know what this is? The landmarks. On the completion of this in 1937, its chief engineer wrote, "At last, the mighty task is done, resplendent in the western sun." Yes, another one for Mike the Canadian. Michelle, you're prophetic. I'm nailing a lot of these tonight. One day. Oh, there we go. Sean nailed it as well. What is the Golden Gate Bridge? Anybody? I've walked halfway. So more than half. So I think I've walked the distance of the whole bridge, but only halfway there and halfway back, and drove both ways. That's kind of fun. All right, medical first. The death of Denise Darvall in a traffic accident permitted this historic December 3rd, 1967 event. Medical first. Am I being very pixelated, Rick? Is my Elon? I haven't seen a lot of lag. Oh, a bit of lag. Anyways, medical first. The death of Denise Darvall in a traffic accident permitted this historic December 3rd, 1967 event. Yes. Rick and Sean, as well as what I was guessing. Yes. What is a heart transplant? Productive? I'm not sure what that was a reference to, but Bandit, you were halfway there. Thank you, Denjoga. I was wondering how many people were going to show up tonight. I was saying I'm going to do this for a week, and then I'm going to decide what I want to do or not. So, if that's $8.50 productive, I think it's a little bit. I can't remember. I thought it was around $15, but I could be wrong. Hello, along. All right, let's keep going. Science words in totally different. In 1611, Kepler used this word from the Latin for attendant to describe the discoveries of Galileo. What could that be? Science words. In 1611, Kepler used the word from Latin for attendant to describe the discoveries of Galileo. I've got a guess, but it is a total guess. Ooh, I know. Rick, I was with you there, but it was not astronomy. As in really cool. Yes, Young, it is, in fact, was a heart transplant, the first heart transplant, yes. What is leg? Looking at it much too much the last 2 days. Or is it now 3 days? I guess it's the third. I think it started the first, right? Wow. I guess I didn't do a lot yesterday. Alrighty. Anybody know? No, it wasn't rad, astronomy, or ether. I thought it was astronomy. It is satellite. Satellite is the right answer. I guess he talked about the planets and the moon and stuff. So yes, Canada. It's the only Canadian province that is separated from the North American mainland. Alex Trebek, this is such an easy question for Canadians. Maybe not so much for others, but for Canadians, it would have been a breeze. It's the only Canadian province that is separated from the North American mainland. Sean. Oh. Sean. Yes. I think, Sean, you added an extra S in there. What is... Oh, I didn't look at the answer, but I know what it is. Come on, Rick. Are you not playing anymore, or is it too laggy for you? What is Prince Edward Island? Close, Sean, but not close enough. It is an island, so it's not connected. PEI. I have been there. It is quite beautiful. Some people really love PEI. I liked it. I wouldn't say I loved it. If you're familiar with Anne of Green Gables, that story takes place on PEI. British Quebec. Productive. You're coming up with some interesting answers there. Didn't hear the question. Well, we're moving on, Rick. Here we go. I think it's just you, Rick. Maybe that your Mexican internet is... they got another message. Thank you, Sean, since they wrote the question too. Alrighty, here we go. International sports stars. In 2002, his number 10 jersey from the 1970 World Cup Finals sold at auction for a record $220,850. I know that's a lot of money, but I think I know who this is, and it doesn't seem that much. But this is 2022, and that was 20 years ago. So I think sports memorabilia has gone sky high. Are you kidding me, Sean? Sean, I think every other question answer from you is Mr. Wise Guy, right? Yes. Pele is correct. Denjoga, Bandit Fist are correct. Alrighty. Starting to get into the swing of things. British Quebec. Alrighty, business. If you've done place, somehow Quebec cornered quite a bit of land there. I don't know how they did it. They got wiped out somewhere else, but they ended up with quite a drawing they have for Quebec right now. Nothing for Ontario. The Leafs is tiny too, the Maple Leafs. Anyways, business. On April 17, 1973, this company began operations with the launch of 14 small aircraft from Memphis International Airport. Business. 17, 1973, this company began operations on the launch of 14 small aircraft from Memphis International Airport. Yes, Bandit Fist. You are correct. What is Federal Express, better known as FedEx? I went with Southwest too, don't joke. I don't know why. I would have thought for sure it was an airline. I wouldn't have thought it was a logistics company, but anyways. They are the two things that dominate the skies, right? Postal and airlines. All right. U.S. state quarters. This may have been a question I've asked, but so long ago, who knows? The Alabama coin bears this person's name in English and for the first time on a circulating U.S. coin in Braille. Oh, I didn't know that. My wife collected these coins. I didn't know there was a Braille coin. No, productive. It was not Boeing. Huh. The Alabama coin bears this person's name in English and for the first time on a circulating U.S. coin in Braille. Yes, I didn't know the answer, but as soon as I saw the first one, I knew that was the right answer. Who is Helen Keller? Or, in the case of Bandit Fist, what is Helen Keller? Ah, there we go. Interesting. So you needed to know that, Bandit Fist. No, it wasn't Louis Braille. It was Helen Keller. Alrighty, Reddit. Are we keeping up here? Or is the lag killing you like always? All right, I think I got 5 more minutes in me. Then I'll share a little bit of what the last month has brought. Then we'll see you tomorrow. I'll do it for 1 week. That's the plan. And then we'll see. Then I'll make a decision. Shakespeare. This 5-letter name appears 7 times in Shakespeare titles, more than any other name. Thank you. Who is that? Amen? Amen, DL? Favorite 1. Thank you for the all-seeing vote. Amena DL. Shakespeare. This 5-letter name appears 7 times in Shakespeare's title, more than any other name. Yes, Rick is correct with what is Henry. Henry is correct. All right, 5 more questions, then I'm going to wrap it up. Pediatrics. In 1943, doctors Leo Kanner, and Hans Asperger each used this word for the then unnamed disorder they were studying. I think we know what the disorder is, but what did they call it? In 1943, Dr. Leo Kanner and Hans Asperger each used this word for the then unnamed disorder they were studying. Yes. Denjoga and Bandit Fist. Yes, what is as well as Mike the Canadian. What is autism? Autism is correct. Holidays. The third Monday of January, starting in 1986. Oh, interesting. This is asked 2 years before it became a holiday. Holidays. The third Monday of January, starting in 1986. Bandit Fist. Interesting. Yes, Bandit Fist is correct. What is Martin Luther King Day? Which now we all know, but that's 2 years before it was actually became a holiday. Interesting. I didn't know it was started in 86. 1970s movie scenes. Writer Dan O'Bannon based a scene of this film on his own Crohn's disease, which felt like things inside him fighting to get out. I know exactly what this is, but anyways, 1970s movie scenes. Writer Dan O'Bannon based a scene in this film on his own Crohn's disease, which felt like things inside him fighting to get out. Oh, that's such a historic scene. V. Ania, nice to meet you. Hey, we're getting some good numbers here. We're up to 5. Good to see you guys, man. I was wondering. It says 2, 3, 4, 6. Yes, where did you come from, V. Ania? Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? No, I think I canceled Eventbrite. I hope I did. I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. Yes, Denjoga. Michelle, what is alien? I think 2 more questions. And a little chit chat. And then both. Okay. Best-selling authors. The main library at this University of Northern Colorado is named for this alumnus who wrote an Epic of Colorado in 1974. Best-selling authors. The main library at this University of Northern Colorado is named for this alumnus who wrote an Epic of Colorado in 1974. Productive supplies. Given the humorous answer he can come up with. Who's Bob Colorado? Sean also giving us. Oops, I just about messed that up. No, it's not Bob Colorado. It's not Krakauer. It's not Ross Perot. He is a famous, he's quite a famous author, I would say. Top 100 probably in terms of famous. If Shakespeare is like 1 or 2. Maybe even top 50 American authors. Probably top 25 American authors. Sounds like he could come from another state other than Colorado. So not based on his last name. Anybody with all those hints? No, not Stephen King. I'm not sure if he's written a story about Colorado or not. Stephen King Library. That would be interesting. No, not Thompson. I'm not sure who you're referring to, actually. Thompson. Anybody else? First name, James. Who is Mary Althersburg? No. His first name's James there, Sean. Hunter S. Hunter S. Thompson, no. Anybody? James Michener. No, not Patterson. James Michener. The novel was Centennial. All right. One last question, and then we're going to wrap this up. A little chit-chat, and then James writes a lot. All right. Science. It takes approximately 24,840 miles per hour to achieve this? I'm trying to think of what the exact scientific term is. Oh, I know what it is. Science. It takes approximately 24,840 miles per hour to achieve this. Oh, it's quite the long-winded answer. Yeah, Dinjoga, that's what I came up with. Yeah. No, it's quite a bit slower than that, or faster than that, the speed of light. What is God's speed? Yes. Dinjoga, it is what is... It says escaping the Earth's gravity. I was trying to think of what's the term, and then I landed on escape velocity. So I'm pretty sure that would be accepted, and I knew exactly what it was, and I'm sure you did too. Alrighty, guys. So what's going on here? So I don't think I totally... Some of it was motivation a little bit. I needed to find the motivation, and I say this month, the month of March, was a bit challenging. So I think you guys know in October, I lost my mom. Anyways, the reason I took a month off, my dad wasn't doing well. So I lost my dad mid-month in March. So yeah, so it's been a bit of a challenging last 6 months. I know back in October, you guys really helped me get through this. But right now I'm feeling a little flat. So anyways, for a week. I'm not going to give up. I'll do it every night for a week, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to do it beyond that. I'll see what it does for me. So anyways, I appreciate the condolences, guys. I wasn't trying to evoke sympathy. I was just trying to give you a real life. I do enjoy doing it, but I don't know. This has been a little tougher for me. So yeah. Anyway, so the long and short, let's do this 10 o'clock every night for the next week. I'll probably end on the weekend. I don't know if I'll do points and stuff. Maybe I'll do something. Come up with $20 or something like this, or just to make it interesting. I'll do points starting tomorrow, and we'll go till next Sunday, and then I'll see if it invigorates me. I'll continue. If not, I may wrap it up. Anyways, if you haven't, Generous Travelers has one new video. It's about here's one last announcement. This is my only request. So Generous Travelers, if you go to that on YouTube, I have one new video. It's about a YouTuber called Bald and Bankrupt. If you're not into that, don't worry about it. But I do have one. If you work in an office at all, I've started a new YouTube channel. It doesn't star me. I've hired the son of a friend of mine, as well as my son will be part of it. It's called Office Whistle. Office Whistle. So Office, and I hope it actually comes up if you look for it. Office, I'll just spell it out here. Office Whistle. I don't have the link handy, but anyways, look up Office Whistle. Go look at a couple of fun videos that we've done thus far. And yeah, that's where I'm going to be, I don't know, helping others become big. So yeah, check out Office Whistle and check out the 2 videos. Anyways, if you work in an office, that would be awesome. And let me know what you think tomorrow. Alrighty, Reddit, we'll see you tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it again, and we'll see you till then. Bye now. And yeah, there we go. I had 10,000 unique watches. I totally missed that on Reddit. Anyways, and hey guys, thanks YouTube. Go check out Office Whistle on YouTube. Check out the 2 videos, and we will see you again tomorrow. On the morrow, we will see you 10 p.m. Eastern. All right. Have a good one. Bye now.